Let's meet the starting five for your Detroit Pistons.
We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Graham. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Jason Tatum, Thompson out there with Williams. Then it's Smith, and it's Williams in at the 5. Oh, Williams with the block. Williams against Rubio. Thompson outside. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulder.
Outside Rubio. Jordan with a screen on Williams. It's Rubio with a drive. Here's Jordan. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Halliburton. Here's Durant. Gets a very good look and converts.
No hesitation from the swingman. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And here's Thompson for 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Smith against Durant. Up and over Smith. The fadeaway. Durant's shot is off.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Picked by Smith. Thompson outside. From deep. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
And the timeout called here by JB Bickerstaff. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. 5th, Mark Williams.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Outside Durant. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. 3-pointer, and it's Rubio with the 3.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Thompson outside. Williams against Rubio. Now here's Tatum. He's covered closely. Shoots over Durant. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Durant, the pass to Jordan. Thomas, a screen on Williams. Here's Rubio. And Detroit another 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Williams from long range. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And so Durant will bring it up for the Pistons. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
On target from range.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Williams against Rubio. Pass to Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Thompson. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong. And realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
Now here's Batum. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Batum against Morris. Thompson passes to Tatum. Fires from the wing, and they pick up 2.
See, this is what I like about Tatum and the way he uses the pick. That extra room is all that's needed for him to score.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
All right, fans, here we go. Time to get loud now for your Detroit Pistons dancer.
Najee, he's checked in for Detroit. Rubio comes in for Durant, and the Bulls making a change here. Outside Rubio. Pass to Najee. Here's Duncan, hounded by Tatum. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Chicago grabs the miss. This is their first game against Detroit this season. Matthews passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Najee sets a screen. Here's Rubio. Off the mark there with a 3. Chicago leading by 3. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first free throw is good, and Detroit making a change here. Beasley's checked in. He does not get the second one. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Batum in the post, guarded by Richardson. Beasley left side. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? Can't hit that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Chicago ahead. They lead by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Malik Beasley is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then it's Zeke Najee. And it's Duncan in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And there's a pick. Richardson for 3. Rebound Detroit.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Pass to Najee. And that's a foul called on Walker Kessler. That's his first foul. Lopez, he's checked in for Detroit.
Coming on to the floor for your Pistons, number 41, Toronto Lopez.
Here's Batum. No points so far. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. 4th, the Pistons.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And Detroit making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Smith's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Rubio. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Rubio's got 8.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Back to Williams. Kessler a screen. The 3 is up. Williams misses. Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Rubio passes to Beasley. Back to Rubio. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Detroit, Thomas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Halliburton's checked in for Beasley. And the Bulls also making a change. Tatum's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Williams against Rubio. On the wing, Richardson. Fires for 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And here's Detroit. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the basket by Rubio.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Detroit making a change here. Durant's checked in. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Chicago. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. To end the drought. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, KD! Filthy!
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Thompson outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Thompson's got 11 points.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Rubio with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Outside Durant. Pass to Duncan. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Nice aggressive defense from Thompson, getting all over the shot and knocking it away.
Tatum a screen on Rubio. Thompson outside. The wide open shot is on the money. Now just a 1-point Detroit lead.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside Rubio. The ball's knocked loose. Back to Thomas. 4 on the clock. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively, try to get some closer looks. And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And the timeout called here by JB Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
On the big screen, then you know what to do. Come on, show us your move. You got a dance line. Everybody's watching.
Morris, he's checked in for Chicago. And since the All-Star break, no one's been better from the free throw line than these guys. Second, Jason Tatum. Third is Klay Thompson.
They've been two of the NBA's best foul shooters since the break. So calm at the line.
And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this game. Here's Alston. Five to shoot. Thomas, a screen on Morris. Alston. No good. Unable to win this run. Chicago leading. Tatum passes to Morris. Thompson outside. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Thompson's got 18.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Durant looking around. Pass to Alston. From the wing, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Alston's got his first basket. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
On the wing, Thompson. Now Morris. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pistons trail by 4. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Alston. No luck on that one. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Bulls, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Ooh, better luck next time. Let's hear it for our contestants.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. But Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. We're going to have to make some changes in the offseason.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Williams, Jason Tatum out there with Smith, then it's Williams, and it's Thompson in at the 2. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul. Williams against Rubio. Thompson outside. A deep 3. Oh, from the parking lot.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Rubio. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Rubio's got 13 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Thompson. Oh, Jordan with the block. Pass to Rubio. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shot clock at 6. To the left side wing. Jordan finds Thomas. 4-3. Jordan misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Rubio against Williams. Thompson right side. Williams a screen on Durant. The 3 from Thompson. They get it back. Can't connect from short range.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Back to Halliburton. There's the 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Thompson scanning the floor. Williams against Rubio. Here's Thompson. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far. And Rubio's got the ball here for the Pistons. Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Rubio against Williams. Now Thompson fires the 3. Thompson with another miss. Rubio against Williams. And here's Halliburton. The open shot by Rubio. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Tatum passes to Williams. Williams a screen on Halliburton. Williams finds Williams. Thompson against Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Thompson, no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Durant's shot is off. Bulls leading by 3. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Fans, give for your Pistons, you dancing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's take this break to show you the leaders in steals among shooting guards since the All-Star break. Fifth is Tyrese Halliburton.
And those steals haven't come just by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, the kind of active defense these guys play require a lot of stamina, and they don't have an off switch. It's all effort all the time.
Chicago has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Thompson outside. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Ed Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Richardson. And now it's an 11-point Bulls lead. For Detroit, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Rubio passes to Halliburton. Will it go? 6 to shoot. Here's Rubio. Knocks down the long J. Rubio's got 16 points now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Richardson. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Rubio drives in. And that one's good. He's got 18.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Williams passes to Thompson. Rebound Detroit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Mark Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game for the Pistons. Najee, he's checked in for Jordan. Batum comes in for Durant. And Beasley has subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. 30 seconds left in the third. It's Beasley on the wing, guarded by Richardson. Shot clock at 5. Beasley, that one's good. Beasley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's Matthews from deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Chicago ahead, up 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Halliburton, Nicholas Batum out there with Zeke Najee, and it's Thomas in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Outside Richardson. Back to Morris. Outside Richardson. Kessler, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Richardson. Here's Kessler. No good with the triple. Detroit has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Here's Alston. Inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Pass to Tatum. The three is up. JT for 3.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
With the drive, here's Duncan. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Back to Morris. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Richardson. Clock at 6. Here's Kessler. Puts up a 3. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Now here's Halliburton. Batum outside. Launches it. Hits the trifecta.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Tatum against Batum. And Tatum fires one home.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Morris on the wing. Picked it out of midair. Batum against Smith. Here's Thomas. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
That one's off. Both teams will make substitutions. And no luck that time either.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Williams is screen on Rubio. Pass to Thompson. The three. The Pistons clear it. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Rubio. Back to Durant. From the arc. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 3rd assist of the night.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Now here's Williams. Tatum from long range. Tatum with the 3-point answer.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Outside Rubio. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples. Momentum swinging wildly.
Pass to Thompson. Lets a 3 fly. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
He wants the ball. Has a flair for the dramatic. Unfazed in big situations.
Outside Rubio. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Thomas passes to Jordan. Back to Thomas. Here's Halliburton. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams passes to Thompson. We've got 1:28 left to play in the 4th. Williams is screen on Halliburton. Down low. Thompson finds Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
He just plays some of the most selfless basketball. Great find by Clay.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Chicago leading by 4. A minute 9 left to play in the fourth. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Doesn't really dribble that much.
Williams against Rubio. Jordan with a screen on Williams. Inside. Pass to Rubio. They need this. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's the double team with Rubio. Here's Thompson. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Rubio passes to Durant. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Detroit calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Stolen by Thompson. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
At the line for the Bulls, Thompson. Clay Thompson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And the Pistons call time here. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Count it!
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Halliburton. 4th personal foul. Team 4th. At the line for the Bulls, Thompson. Clay Thompson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now here's Rubio. Thomas finds Durant. Fires the 3. Off the mark. And so Chicago takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Klay Thompson.
Rip City, it's time to meet the starting 5 of your court.
Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And the Clippers starting 5. We've got Harden. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Turkoglu. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Yao in at the 5.
And not a shot you see often from Turkoglu, showing off his skills there.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Walker's shot is off. Now here's Turkoglu. Harden outside. A 3-ball. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to Indiana. Love with the screen for Walker. Kicks it out to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Here's Cousins. Hedo Turkoglu with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Bounce pass from Kuzma. Harden the pass to Kuzma. Turkoglu inside the line. The offensive rebound. Yao. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Oh, great follow. When Yao gets good position, he's impossible to move, and he's got great hands.
From deep, Walker. A shot that time, not on target.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
No good from Turkoglu.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pass to Parsons. Kuzma against Walker. Shoots over Kuzma. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Carter-Williams kicks to Harden. And a great assist by Carter-Williams as that one goes in.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The kick out to Walker. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Now here's Turkoglu. The wide-open look here for Kuzma. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Kicks it out to Love. Allen passes to Walker. Shoots over Carter-Williams. Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Kuzma. The Trailblazers pull it in. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Outside, Walker. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Love. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Turkoglu. A floater. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Walker. Cousins with a screen on Carter-Williams. Allen for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Clippers leading by 5. Now here's Carter-Williams, guarded by Walker. Yao in the post. He's guarded by Cousins. The shot's good from Yao.
Like seeing Ning use that size, absorb the contact, and finish.
Cousins with a screen for Walker. Sinks the three-pointer. Walker's got 6.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look now for Portland. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Love. Barry comes in for Parsons, and Hayes subbed in for Allen. And then for the Clippers, Schrempf is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Bradley Beal comes in for James Harden. And Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Carter Williams. Now here's Cousins. Following the shot by Evans. It's good.
You got to try to keep Cousins out of the paint. Shoots a high percentage from there. Uses that big body to his advantage.
Now here's Evans. 9 points last game out. Picked by Yao. Off target from three-point range. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Cousins with a screen on Schrempf. Barry. And Portland again with the bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Cousins with a screen for Hayes. And it falls over the rim and in.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Walker against Evans. Over Walker. Evans' shot is good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
It's all tied in Portland. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Evans. Turkoglu is out there with Schrempf. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Gallinari in at the 3 slot. A shot by Bremer, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% from the floor. Evans outside. Turkoglu right side. Shoots the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Turkoglu's got his second bucket tonight.
A big guy with great range. The defense can't let Turkoglu find his spots at the arc.
Bremer passes to Thomas. He's with it. 8 points his last outing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Evans. And here's Turkoglu for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
To the paint. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, dynamic finish by Cousins. Not a freak athlete, but he's a gamer for sure.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size, he's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Carter Williams. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Evans. Here's Turkoglu. No good there off the double clutch.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Chandler. Evans on the double team. Here's Cousins. There's Walker with the 3. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Pacers in Indy.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what happens in this league. You can play your A game and still get beat.
Now Evans, following the miss by Turkoglu from deep. 5 to shoot. And Tyreek Evans, good for 3. Evans has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and the intelligence there from Evans. His speed and strength makes him a tough guy to guard in that screen and roll.
Now here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. And Parsons gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I could truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Here's Walker after Tyreek Evans' score. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Ray Allen is checked in for Portland. And then for the Clippers, Alinari comes in for Hedo Turkoglu. And it's James Harden in for Bradley Beal. And so Walker nails both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Harden outside. Back to Evans. From the arc. Chandler with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Parsons with a screen on Carter Williams. Walker's shot is off.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Parsons finds Hayes. And here's Walker. Carter Williams covering. Chandler, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Yes, that goes in. Harden's got 5.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Nobody near Allen. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Clippers trail by 3. From the left block, again the Clippers.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Hayes. Covered by Evans. To the middle. Here's Walker. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 13 points for Kemba Walker.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Harden outside. Pass to Evans. Over Hayes. And it's Evans missing. Trailblazers leading by 3. Walker in the post. Carter Williams covering. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So we'll see Kemba Walker go to the line here. It's going to be on Michael Carter Williams for the Trailblazers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Chandler. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Hayes. And then for the Clippers, Turkoglu's checked in for Gallinari. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Tyreek Evans. Now here's Turkoglu. He has 5. Takes a 3. And the 3 ball is good. 8 points for him. Here's Walker. 3-point lead. Pass to Love. Allen for the three, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the Portland Trail Blazers. Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is the most points he's scored all year. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way, move the ball, share the ball.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The Thunder will be playing at Paycom Center as they go up against the Bucks. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
Two elite squads.
And now let's focus on the Trail Blazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big time.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Chandler Parsons. Allen is out there with Walker. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Parsons on the wing, guarded by Kuzma. Parsons dishes to Allen. Down low, and stolen by Yao. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Portland leading. Outside, Walker. Cousins with a screen for Walker. Parsons outside. Allen for the three. Good work defensively by Harden.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And stolen by Cousins. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Love with the screen on Carter Williams. And Walker kicks to Parsons. Back to Walker from deep. Portland no good that time either.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. It's stolen by Turkoglu. And oh, here we go. Turkoglu's got it, the fast break chance. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And Turkoglu can score in a variety of ways, and this allows him to have games like this one.
Cousins with a screen for Walker. They get the rebound. Parsons for 3. A shot missing.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Carter Williams. Back to Turkoglu. And it's good for 2. And now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, and this team looks for Turkoglu to score, especially when he gets a good look inside.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Trail Blazers. Cousins finds Walker. Love outside. Back to Walker. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
No good from Turkoglu. Trailblazers trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Cousins with a screen on Harden. To the inside, Walker. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
Turkoglu passes to Harden. Back to Turkoglu. Here's Kuzma. Off target from outside. And Walker's got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. From past the arc. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Several teams changing it up here. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Clippers in second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Beal from long range. Good on the triple. Beal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. From deep, Evans. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Bremer, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Trailblazers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and the layup's good off the glass. Evans has got 11 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers on top, leading by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are, the 4th. And a moment ago, inside the huddle.
Keep trusting, all right? First half, the ball's...
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Yao. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Tyreek Evans. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Schrempf in at the 4 spot.
It's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass, just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
On On the wing, Walker. Carter Williams covering. Yao with the block. Carter Williams against Walker. Carter Williams with the bucket. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, their shot blocking, the defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And the pick and roll so effective when the ball's in Walker's hands. You can count on him to make the right read almost every time.
Evans kicks to Schrempf. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Parsons looking it over, and here's Walker outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Yao's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Outside, Beal for 3. Cans it from downtown. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Here comes the Trailblazers team. What is your hype squad? We're on the lookout for the Rockets. We might have 3 teams here tonight.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Love's checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Clippers. Alinari comes in for Beal. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. On the wing, Walker shoots over Carter Williams. Portland again missing.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Parsons against Gallinari. And here is Yao. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Tyson Chandler. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
The first free throw is good.
And I don't think I need to tell you what makes Yao Ming special. With his size, the sky is literally the limit for this young man.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Chandler. And it's Allen in for Kemba Walker. Turkoglu's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Evans. And he makes both free throws.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Cousins with a screen on Carter Williams. Hayes the pass to Allen. Now here's Love.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
First team foul. At the line for Portland, Kevin Love, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Every night, Kevin Love is a double-double waiting to happen. He is a hard man to contain in the paint.
Walker's checked in for Hayes. Tyreek Evans is checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Love. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Carter Williams with the bounce pass. A shot by Harden, wide open. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Outside, Walker. Pass to Allen. Unloads. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Harden kicks to Turkoglu. And here's Evans. Here's Harden. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Carter Williams against Walker. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range. Pass to Turkoglu. Harden with it. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Cousins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Walker with it. This one for 3, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Yao checked in for Tyreek Evans.
Clippers substitution.
Los Angeles leading by 9. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He knows every possession is critical now. Inside, here's Carter Williams, and Carter Williams slams it in.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Kemba Walker. Allen against Harden. Yao with a screen on Allen. From deep, Harden. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. Cousins dishes to Walker. Love with the screen for Allen. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Carter Williams, the pass to Turkoglu. Now Harden for the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Los Angeles.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. Carter Williams, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Turkoglu. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Good work there as it goes.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now Harden. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. They've got Isaac Okoro. Ben Simmons is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, Andre Robertson out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Ball. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Allen in at the 2. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Ball. And Carroll passes to Robertson. Ball outside. And Carroll surveys. Howard, the screen. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And there's the rejection. Simmons finds Caldwell-Pope. Simmons against Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, Simmons. That one's no good. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Here's O'Neal. And he banks in the layup.
He's still young, big personality for a big man, O'Neal. A bunch of fun to watch go to work inside.
Simmons against Ball. Allen outside. Banchero with a screen on Simmons. Allen on the wing. Simmons defending. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Philadelphia, Tony Allen.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So hits one and misses one at the line. Okoro outside. Outside Porzingis. And the three-pointer goes.
You know, it's his shooting ability, I think, that makes Porzingis such a tough matchup.
Ball against Simmons. Banchero outside. Back to Ball. Driving in. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Simmons. Caldwell-Pope, a screen on Ball. Pass to Okoro. The three. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
76ers trail by 6. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Celtics making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And a chance now to check out the leaderboard and see the big men around the league who have made an impact on the offensive end last month. 5th on the list, Ben Simmons.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Robertson. Howard with a screen on Edwards. Here's Robertson. Boston pulls it in. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by Boston. To the inside. Banchero. Good D by Porzingis.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Mayo, and they call an illegal screen here.
If they place in the top 10 in fast break points, they take their chances to run, and it's something they're really good at.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Sixers. And the Celtics also making a change. Jovic, he's checked in for Okoro. Now here's Ball. Pass to Mayo. Beyond the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Simmons, the pass to Porzingis. Takes a 3. That shot, no good. 76ers trail by 8. Here's Ball. Robertson, the pass to Banchero. Ball outside. And stolen by Edwards. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Jovic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Lynn comes in for O'Neal. And Okoro is subbed in for Simmons.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Branham from outside the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Ntilikina is a terrific passer, always looking to share the ball whenever the opportunity is there.
And here's Porzingis. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Carroll passes to Ntilikina. Here's Branham. Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You got to make a quick decision after you set the screen, and Dwight Howard knows exactly when to roll after the screen.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Okoro up top for 3. Buries it from 3. Okoro's got 6.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And Carroll against Porzingis. And Carroll in the post. Over to the left wing. Then Carroll the screen. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, We played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Edwards. Then there's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates. And it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
It's stolen by Howard. Here's the break. Ooh, they pick off the pass. They've got numbers. And Pritchard, here we go. Yes, it's good. Pritchard's got his first points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Branham. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Ntilikina. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Ntilikina's got 5.
Man, good to see Ntilikina square up from deep. Has the size and touch needed to knock home these 3s.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Philadelphia making a change here. Allen's checked in. Marjanovic checked in for Boston. Caldwell Pope comes in for Pritchard. Lynn passes to Caldwell Pope. There's a screen by Lynn to the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And the first one at the line is good. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Celtics also making a change. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Lynn. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Boston leading by 5. Outside Porzingis. For 3, Caldwell Pope. He buries it from 3. Caldwell Pope's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the wing on the left. Here's Branham. No good, off the front rim. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Okoro outside. Let's go with a 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Boy, they are fearless from the arc, and that's helping them protect this lead.
Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. There's the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Ball, he's checked in for Branham. So he gets them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Simmons. Pass to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Porzingis in the post. Guarded by Howard. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
A towering presence inside. I mean, buckets like this make it easy to be excited about Porzingis' future.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Come on, fans, get up, get loud. It's your Sixers DNC.
And some changes here for the 76ers. O'Neal comes in for Howard, and Branham subbed in for Ntilikina. And the Celtics also making a change. Jovic is checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Caldwell Pope against Ball. Pass to Banchero. Back to Ball. From downtown. Philadelphia with another miss. Celtics lead by 11. Jovic passes to Simmons. Edwards looking it over. No luck on that one. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Allen against Edwards. Allen, the pass to Ball. LaMelo knocks down the long one.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Jovic. Now here's Simmons. A minute 37 left in the second quarter. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. 76ers trail by 8. And Carroll passes to Branham. Hits the jump hook. Branham's got 7 points in the game.
Nice drop off by Banchero. I mean, good unselfish play there.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for O'Neal, and Robertson is subbed in for Branham. O'Neal, he's checked in for Boston. Okoro comes in for Jovic. There's a minute 17 left in the first half. Okoro outside. Pass to Porzingis. Over Howard. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Okoro. Okoro's got 3 assists in the game. 76ers trail by 8. Banchero outside. Howard with a screen on Porzingis. Banchero finds Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's a nice play by Paolo Banchero. I mean, just has an excellent feel for the game.
Simmons, the pass to Okoro. Pass to Porzingis. The shot. And it's Boston scoring again.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Allen against Caldwell Pope. Ball outside. Howard with a screen on Simmons. The 3 from Ball. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Banchero against Porzingis. 3-pointer. Got a hand on it. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Celtics out in front, up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Checking out the Celtics, they've been just solid at times, and at other times they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything's in.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the 76ers. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Dwight Howard. Paolo Banchero is out there with Andre Robertson. Then it's Ball, and it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Simmons against Ball. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Understanding the offense. O'Neal showing you his basketball IQ early in his career. That's promising for the future, too.
Now here's Ball. Give him 8 points now. Howard with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Allen finds Banchero. There's Ball with a 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Simmons. Plenty of space. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to review the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And here's who's been leading the league in rebounding over the past month. 5th, Dwight Howard.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ball surveys the floor. Howard with a screen on Porzingis. Here's Banchero. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, Banchero's difficult to match up with because of his versatility, especially when he's aggressively looking to score.
Good on both.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
Okoro outside. Back to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Caldwell Pope against Allen. Ball outside. Banchero with a screen on Simmons. Here's Ball. The kick out to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Simmons against Ball. Okoro outside. Pass to Porzingis. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
You look at Porzingis' mechanics on his shot, flawless. Well ahead of the curve for most big guys in that regard.
Allen, the pass to Ball. Howard with a screen on Simmons. The 3 from Ball. Boston with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Celtics lead by 4. Okoro outside. Back to Simmons. They kick it out to Porzingis. No good on the 3. Philadelphia has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Banchero. Howard with a screen on Porzingis. Banchero finds Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. He's pretty good at it.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Branham's checked in for Allen. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Edwards. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Porzingis. To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Robertson. Ball outside for the lead. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Simmons, the pass to Edwards. It's good! Edwards, what strength!
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Ball passes to Banchero. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Banchero's got 8 points in the quarter.
Check out that quickness with the hands, man. Banchero bringing that to the floor tonight.
Outside Simmons. They set the pick. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, Howard with a block. Ball outside. Pass to Branham. And he lobs it up top. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot. In attack mode on the offensive end.
Now here's Okoro. 9 points in the game. Edwards, no good. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Porzingis against Banchero. Lets it go from deep. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Sixers on top, leading by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Boston, we've got Anthony Edwards. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Alex Len. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Jovic in at the small forward position. Clock at 2. And Allen gets it to go.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Porzingis for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Banchero. Screen by O'Neal. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now a 5-point Philadelphia lead. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And the 76ers making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Banchero outside. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Banked it in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 5.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And he's going for the lob. And Carroll with it. Caldwell-Pope covering. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Roberson's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Celtics also making a change. O'Neal, he's checked in for Lynn. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Caldwell-Pope, a screen on Banchero. Look at Porzingis showing off the range.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Allen against Caldwell-Pope. Here's Branham. It doesn't go for him. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Caldwell Pope against Allen. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Allen finds Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Boston. Outside Porzingis to take the lead. Rebound by Philadelphia. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Robertson. Here's Branham. He drops it from range. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Howard's checked in for the Sixers. LaMelo Ball comes in for Branham. Okoro is checked in for Boston. Ben Simmons comes in for Edwards. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Simmons, the pass to Okoro. Pass to Porzingis. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Porzingis has got 8 points here in the quarter.
They go to Porzingis with confidence, and he's rewarding that trust.
Ball passes to Banchero. 1:50 left in the final quarter. And it's good for 2. Banchero's got 13 in the second half.
Stepping up in a big moment. Paolo Banchero. Love that leadership.
Porzingis against Banchero. Oh, rejected by Howard. Banchero outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Porzingis surveying the floor. Pulls it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Allen, the pass to Banchero. Howard with a screen on Simmons. Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Porzingis against Banchero. Porzingis misses. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. .29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And he lobs it up. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Ball is wasting no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
O'Neal passes to Okoro. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't.
Coming up next, the Nuggets taking on the Spurs. For the Denver Nuggets, the chance to stake their claim to the second-best record in the NBA. They've been a powerhouse all season long. Another chance to show it tonight. Spurs, Nuggets, the NBA on 2K Sports. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got LeBron James. Robinson is out there with Martin. Then it's Terry. And it's Chapman in at the two-guard spot. Out to the Kumbo. No good. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Almost unstoppable once he gets downhill. LeBron maximizing the use of his power and agility.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
And both free throws, good for James.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Nuggets. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but ended up falling to them in the playoffs. Clearly a foul.
Denver shooting their first free throws here tonight.
At the line for Denver, the great freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to LeBron. They get it again. And Robinson is right there.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Ball kicks to Johnson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Just 5 to shoot. And that one, good.
And with his shooting ability, Lonzo should be drilling jumpers for years.
Terry against Ball. Pass to LeBron. Martin with a screen on Anthony. From deep, James gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Johnson outside. No good with the triple. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Terry the pass to Chapman. Back to Terry. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Nuggets third, in fourth the Spurs.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically dominant they both are in the paint.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fox, he's checked in for Denver. Young's checked in for the Spurs.
Substitution on the court.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Shot clock at 6. Ball with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Zero hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the three.
LeBron outside. Lets it go from deep. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Antetokounmpo will not go. This is off the front iron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 4. And Whiteside sends it back. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Giannis against James. Shot clock at 5. Over Giannis.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Fox kicks to Whiteside. Jacks up a 3, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by Whiteside. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Whiteside, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that one's good. James.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
Pass to Whiteside. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Connects from 3-point range.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Chapman. Wants to get it back to Whiteside, and does. Here's Ball. Ejected by Young. Here's Chapman. Still yet to score. Ron right side. Pass to Chapman. Martin against Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Fox with the steal. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Fox taking it away, making extra possessions with the defense.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Now James over onto Antetokounmpo. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Whiteside, a screen on James, and here's Anthony for 3. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Ray, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense, other times it's to ignite it.
On the court for San Antonio. Patrick Williams is out there with Martin. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Okafor. And it's Young in at the shooting guard. Okafor finds Williams. Okafor sets the pick for Williams. And then Okafor slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Deep 2 from Ball. Okafor grabs the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Over to the left wing. Young outside, fires the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Richardson kicks to Williams. Martin with a screen on Betty. Here's Williams, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Denver.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
That's good from Williams. Denver making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Terry's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Martin against Ball. Stolen by Terry. Pass to Young. Outside Williams. Martin with the screen for Williams. From outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Denver calls timeout. Giannis, he's checked in for Shane Battier. Then for the Spurs, Robinson's checked in for Okafor. And Larry Bird subbed for Williams. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside, Ball. Giannis outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points so far. Young against Johnson. Terry outside. Back to Young. Giannis against Bird. Martin with the screen for Bird. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from McDaniels.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Down low, here's Robinson. Thompson with the rebound. Denver's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Bucket is good. Johnson's got the game tied up here for Denver.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Young pass to Terry. On the wing, Bird. Young outside. Pass to Terry. The shot, no good. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Outside, Ball. Thompson, a screen on Bird. Ball, no good. And it's Terry with the ball for the Spurs.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Bird. He's covered by Ball. Terry against Ball. Young passes to Bird. Martin with the screen for Bird. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And finished off by Martin.
And this is Martin at his best, getting that deep position and putting on the hard hack there and attacking the rim.
Denver calls timeout. Anthony's checked in for the Nuggets. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Ball. Emeka Okafor is checked in for San Antonio. LeBron comes in for Larry Bird. Thompson outside. Back to Fox. Outside Anthony. The Nuggets with another miss. Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Okafor sets the pick for Terry. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with him.
Giannis outside. Thompson, a screen on James. Here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Anthony. Takes the 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Terry. Anthony with the defensive effort. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson against Terry. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by Anthony.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Fires for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Spurs up 4. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at the Spurs, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game, great performance by Lonzo Ball.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so here's Denver, trailing by 4. Lonzo Ball out there with Johnson. Then it's Anthony, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Johnson. Ball with it. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 5 on the clock for the tie. And again, Denver with the triple.
Well, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
LeBron outside. The 3. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
Pass the ball. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. The Nuggets in second.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Here's Terry. LeBron outside. Terry the pass to Robinson. Terry setting the pick for Robinson. Clock at 6. James outside. Three-pointer. Joe Johnson pulls it in.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
There's Giannis. Look out below.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
From deep, James nailed from three-point land. James has got 16 points.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Pass to Whiteside. Giannis with it. And here's Anthony from the arc. Not going to go that time.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Outside, James. Here's Chapman. He's guarded by Johnson. Robinson a screen on Johnson. Here's Chapman. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's LeBron. And it's San Antonio with another.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Ball, the pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the rejection by Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
That's good from Johnson. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Denver. And San Antonio also making a switch. Nick Young's checked in for Terry. So Johnson hits 2 of them. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. LeBron James on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Denver making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Deflects the pass. Fox with the steal. Lobs it up for Anthony. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, great communication there. Setting Anthony up beautifully for the big-time finish.
Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher. And his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
Whiteside finds Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. And David Robinson pulls it down. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, James. Pass to Chapman. And here is Robinson. They need this. And Whiteside sends it back. And he gets it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Whiteside. And it's McDaniels in for Antetokounmpo. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Okafor sets the pick for James. Here's the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive-by ball. Okafor with the steal. Young against Ball. Okafor sets the pick for Young to the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. For San Antonio, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Okafor. Shane Battier is checked in for Anthony. Williams, he's checked in for the Spurs. Both free throws good for Okafor. The Nuggets leading by 3. Fox looking it over. Pass to McDaniels. Battier with a screen on Martin. Thompson dishes the ball. 6 to shoot. Good defensive work there by Young.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Outside Williams. Richardson finds Okafor over Thompson. And it's Okafor missing. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nuggets lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court right now for the Spurs. Okafor out there with Jefferson. And it's Young. Then it's Terry. And it's Robinson in its center.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Johnson kicks to McDaniels. Fox a screen on Okafor. Pass to Thompson. And to Antetokounmpo inside. Jefferson on him. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Robinson a screen on Fox. Terry with it, outguarded by Fox. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. And that one swishes right in. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Thompson a screen on Terry. Fox passes to McDaniels. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Shane Battier is checked in for the Nuggets. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Robinson against McDaniel. 2 points. That one goes. Robinson's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Fox against Robinson. And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step-back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
The first one falls.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
Denver making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. Fox hits them both. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Chapman. Pass to Terry. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And here is McDaniel. Now here's Giannis. 5 to shoot. San Antonio with the rebound. Terry looking over the floor. Pass to Chapman. All sorts of time. The shot, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Down low. And it's Terry that time on the assist by Williams. And it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Johnson for 3. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Terry dishes to Robinson. It's deflected. Stolen by McDaniels. Johnson down low. Terry covering. Robinson against Fox. Here's Whiteside. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. San Antonio's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Pass to Manning. Williams against Antetokounmpo. Outside Williams. Here's Manning, and McDaniels with the block. Giannis up top. He's guarded by Williams. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
A different look for Denver. Anthony comes in for McDaniels, and Ball subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Martin's checked in for the Spurs. James comes in for Williams. Terry the pass to Robinson. And Whiteside sends it back. They get it back. James looking it over. Martin with the screen for Terry. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Chapman. Over Johnson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Nuggets. A 2-point game. Now Johnson. Now Whiteside. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Now here's Ball. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. Whiteside Robinson. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Johnson. And that one, good.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter. Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Spurs trail by 8. Terry kicks to Robinson. James outside. Antetokounmpo against Martin. Terry the pass to Robinson. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
This guy is a leader both on and off the floor. Robinson embraces drilling the big-time bucket for his team. And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Outside Terry. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the 4th, and it's Martin missing. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 15-5 run. So we see Denver get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.